There's actually something about handmade pottery that feels different the moment you hold it, even before understanding how it was made. People often notice certain warmth, character, or presence that machine made objects rarely carry. And the truth is, that feeling comes from more than just appearance, it comes from the human process behind the piece. Handmade pottery carries evidence of touch. Every mug, bowl, or vase has been physically shaped, adjusted, and refined by someone's hand over time. Small variations in form, texture, thickness, and surface are not flaws. They are signs that a real person was involved in its creation. Unlike factory production, where machines aim for perfect uniformity, handmade pottery preserves individuality. No two pieces are ever completely identical. The process itself also contributes to that difference. Creating pottery is slow and layered. The clay must be prepared, shaped, dried carefully, trimmed, glazed, and fired, often over several days or weeks. Every stage carries attention and patience. Because of this, handmade ceramics tends to carry a sense of intention within them. They are not rushed into existence. There is also a physical relationship between the maker and the clay that becomes part of the final object. The pressure of the fingers while pulling a handle, the slight movements during trimming, the subtle adjustments made on the wheel. These actions leave traces behind. Even if they are almost invincible, people often feel them subconsciously when using the piece. Another reason handmade pottery feels different is because it reflects the imperfection in a human way. A handmade mug may have slight asymmetry, a unique glaze flaw, or tiny variation in texture, rather than making the piece less valuable. These qualities often make it feel more alive and authentic. They remind us that the object was created through process, experimentation, and care. Handmade pottery also creates emotional connection. When people know that an object was shaped by someone spending hours working with clay, it changes how they experience it. A cup becomes more than just something functional. It carries time, effort, focus, and story. In many ways, people connect not only with the object itself, but with the human presence behind it. There is also a sensory difference. Handmade ceramics often feel more natural in the hands because the maker considers touch during creation. The curve of every mug handle and weight of a bowl, the texture of a surface, all these decisions influence how the piece is experienced physically. In a world dominated by mass production and speed, handmade pottery stands apart because it slows things down. It reminds people that objects can still be made carefully, intentionally, and personally. The difference is something people often feel immediately, even if they cannot fully explain it. And perhaps that is why handmade pottery continues to matter. It carries something machines cannot fully produce. The evidence of human touch, patience, emotion, and individuality shaped into clay. That is what gives handmade pottery its unique presence and why it feels different in such a meaningful way.